pleasant and glorious morning to you all. Today, we are going to start the session with 4 new vocabularies. Some of you may know already. Others can learn with me now. One word substitution. I have 4 new words for you. As I told you, some of you may know. Let's learn. A handwriting that cannot be read. A phrase is given. Replace the phrase with a single word. Normally, when you write classwork, if you tend to scribble, your subject teacher will say, write legibly. Your handwriting is illegible. I'm not able to read. I was not able to read your content. A handwriting that cannot be read. Answer, illegible. தெளிவா இல்ல. Write neatly. Write clearly. Leave space between words. So, a handwriting that cannot be read, the answer is illegible. Second one, a mark that cannot be erased. We can't erase the mark or the stain. Answer, indelible. The mark that cannot be erased is indelible. Third one, not able to be changed or reformed. அவனெல்லாம் திருத்த முடியாது. We say, not able to be changed or reformed. The answer is incorrigible. Incorrigible. Impossible to change the person. Impossible to change the thing. Final one. Impossible to understand. புரியாது. Impossible to understand. The answer is unintelligible. So, 4 words. Illegible, indelible, incorrigible and unintelligible. Okay. Now, let's get started with a new topic. Today, we are going to learn a poem. Title of the poem is The Grumble Family. What is the meaning of the word grumble? Yeah, it means complaining. Always finding fault with others or others' work, criticizing others in an aggressive way. Grumble means complaining. Let me quickly walk you through the biography of the poetess. About the poetess. The Grumble Family is written by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Lucy Maud Montgomery. She's a Canadian author, best known for her series of novels. She has written 20 novels, 530 short stories, 500 poems, and 30 essays. Her works, diaries, and letters have been read and studied by scholars and readers worldwide. Good. Now, let's get on to the poem, The Grumble Family. Well, we are going to learn a humorous poem about a grumble family. The family complains about silly matters. They find fault with everything. They find wrong in everything and everywhere. The name of the street they lived on is Complaining Street. The name of the city is Never or Satisfied, which is beside the river called Discontent. Discontent means dissatisfied. Their first instinct is to find something to complain and murmur about everything. They find fault with whether they are in good position or in bad position. They are known by the name Grumble. Now, if they see the sun shining, they complain about it. If it snows, they complain. If it is too hot or too cold, again they murmur, they grumble. Everything goes wrong with the family. It is living down the street. So, as they are complaining about everything and anything all the time, the street itself is dark and depressing. Everyone frightens to go to that street. Now, let's read the poem. There's a family nobody likes to meet. So, everyone hates to meet that family. They live, it is said, on Complaining Street. As I told you, the name of the street is Complaining Street, in the city of Never or Satisfied. So, the name of the city is Never or Satisfied. You can't satisfy that. The river of Discontent beside. Beside the city, there is a river called Discontent. Discontent means dissatisfied. So, there's a family that nobody likes to meet them. They live on a street called Complaining Street. Name of the city is Never or Satisfied. Beside a river called Discontent. They growl. Growl means say something in a low, angry voice. முணங்குறது. They growl at that, they growl at this. So they complain about this, complain about that. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. They find fault with everything. Something goes wrong in everything. And whether their station be high or humble. See, they find fault with whether they are in good position or they are in bad position. Always they grumble. Whether their station, their life is at high position or in low, they grumble. They are known by the name of grumble. So they are called grumble. The weather is always too hot or cold. Maybe the weather is too hot or too cold. Summer and winter alike days cold. They say if it is summer, it is too hot. If it is winter, too cold. How can we withstand this weather? They will complain. Nothing goes right with the folks you meet down on that gloomy complaining street. So the people who live on the street always find fault with others. So you can't be friendly with them. They can't be your good companion. They grumble about the rain if it is raining and grumble about the sun if it is hot. It is a fact that their growling never gets completed or stopped. And if everything pleased, we know that there is nothing to grumble about. They will grumble that too. The uncommon or unusual thing is that they never acknowledge that they are connected with the name Grumble. The fact is that if anyone stays for a while with this family, they will adopt those qualities without being aware of the terrible changes happening in them. Now let's read. They growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. If it rains, they complain. If they growl at the sun. If the sun is hot, still they complain. And if everything pleased them, there isn't a doubt they'd growl that there's nothing to grumble about. If everything is fine and pleasant, everything pleased them, then they would complain that there is nothing to complain. Next. But the queerest thing is that not one of the same can be brought to acknowledge his family name. The queerest thing means strange thing is that. So the family members are not ready to acknowledge, accept this name, recognize this name. What is the recognition? That everyone is calling them Grumble family. They are not ready to accept that. For never a grumbler will warn that he is connected with it at all, you see. Not only this family, never a grumbler will accept that they grumble at everything and at everyone. So the strange thing is they are not ready to acknowledge, they are not ready to accept and recognize what their fault is, and they are not willing to accept the fact that they are called grumblers. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways. If we stay with them, with this grumble family, or with the person who is always growling at others and at everything, he will also get those qualities. Before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he is adopted into the family of Grumble. Before he realizes the fact that he is absorbing those qualities, he will be the victim of those qualities. He will be adopted to those qualities. So the worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways. And before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he is adopted into the family of Grumble. So the poet advises us to stay away from such grumblers. Otherwise, the world will recognize us grumblers. Let's bear a smile on our face and walk with a song. If we are in good position or in bad position, let's learn to enjoy our life. We should never be a part of the grumble family. Let's read the poem. And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into the complaining street. Don't go near them. Don't wander into the complaining street. Why? But never to growl, whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. Don't complain. Don't grumble or growl. Otherwise, lest means or else. Otherwise, you will be mistaken as grumblers. People will call you grumblers. Let's learn to walk with a smile and a song. See, in our life, we have to walk in every part of our life with a song and a smile. No matter if things do something go wrong. Sometimes the things may go wrong, but bear a smile on your face. Learn to walk always with a song, and then be our station high or humble. Maybe you are in good position, good status, or your status is low, going down. Things are going out of your control. Wear a smile, sing a song. We will never belong to the family of Grumble. Then we will never be considered as grumblers. People won't call us grumblers. We won't be a part of this Grumble family. So, what is the theme of the poem? What is the message conveyed by the poem? Be kind to everyone. Bear a smile on your face, whether we are in good spirits or high spirits or very low. A famous quote goes like this: some people are always grumbling because roses have thorns. I am thankful that thorns have roses. So we are born to make our life pretty, not to grumble that it is not pretty enough. Thank you. Have a good day.